Good afternoon, friends. Good frosty afternoon, actually, to you. Anyway, Ted here, and I'm at home. Haven't gone anywhere. It's still part of deer hunting season, so I don't dare go in the bush. I get shot for sure, probably. Even though the area I go in should not be hunted, we know there are poachers around. I'm going to sit that over there other way. Okay, this is part 2 of my little episode with my Trangia and that little stove that I made for it out of the soup can. So what I did was I brought this stuff outside. It's been here 2-3 hours sitting in the cold. The temperature is below 0, not much, probably only about 2 to 3 degrees below 0. It's a warm day today. I threw in some stuff in this rucksack. Now, this one is called a bug out bags one. The company, I'm not sure they're still in business. It has a bladder in it. It doesn't hold a lot except for this bottom pouch, actually. Okay, so I threw a number of things in, and I thought we would go with it. Now, I am going to have to put gloves on, I have no doubt, eventually. Aluminum tent pegs. Well, of course, IKEA hobo stove. Spork, of course, we're going to need it. And so we'll set the hobo stove over there. These guys, I kind of pair them up, okay? And this is my Tokes 750 milliliter mug or pot with lid. I call it a mug because it's got handles here, okay? If I had got the one with the bail on it, I'd call it a pot. Okay. Anyway, set that thing aside. Lid aside. Empty out some things. From this is a Match Cap XL, and I'm disappointed the striker on the bottom for strike anywhere matches has fell off. Okay. Now we know that's not going to work. Okay, now I got 2 kinds of taste. I got Taster Choice Hazelnut and French Vanilla. Oh, of course. Okay, light my fire. And then to get these, I put these things in so that they would pull out. Now this is a piece of, I'd almost call it magic cloth. It's real good stuff. Set the Tokes aside. Okay, now I'm going to set the Trangia there, put that with the stuff sack. Okay, now to explain to you, if you'll remember, and I have to use my phone as an object thing there. The only thing new about it is, you can remember last time the burns, where it burned, and it didn't burn well. Okay, so I started around the bottom, and then up in between them, and then the third row. Now what I did was I started down smaller than 1/8 of an inch, okay, and I drilled all the holes and I burned it, and it was a slight improvement over having no holes. So I went to 1/8 of an inch, and I kept progressing upwards until I got not a bad burn in the house. Okay, so you can see the bottom is sealed, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a trial. I don't have a way of a preheater for my Trangia, but I thought dribbling a little bit of alcohol inside here and getting it to ignite would be a preheat for the Trangia. So I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to put it back over here on this and lower us down and move the camera up. Now I'm doing that because I want you to be able to see it, and hopefully I can get it to turn out well. Of course, that my camera head could give me a problem. Okay, so here we are. Now it's cold too. This is I'm guessing it might be a cup. Not sure, I didn't measure. Now there's more than one way to do it, right? And I had a friend suggested putting of course it worked coming off fine in the house. Can you believe it? Gonna have to pause this and get a pot grabber. Okay, I forgot. Gloves were in my pocket. Now these are, I call them a doe skin. They're the Dakota brand, Thinsulate lined, very light. And they call them roper's gloves, okay? Cowboys. And you know what? I love them for driving. Anyway, I didn't need this. As soon as I put my gloves on, no problem. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of alcohol in the bottom. My theory is, if I get it burning, now the hard part might be to set the IKEA, or the Trangia in here, and now we know, no, it's not going to work. We knew that, right? Okay, we have to try these things out to prove that they work to ourselves and our friends. Come on out, buddy. Fingers do get stiff, don't they? Okay, that's also a striker for strike anywhere matches. So, oh really? Okay. Now, we have flame. Okay. Now I'm going to move it over a little bit. And yes, I know, shouldn't have touched it. Okay, now for a mug today, I brought along this. Can you imagine? 2 of these plus 2 bowls came with the one cook set that you've seen me use, okay? And I'm going to, since my glove is off, pop the lid loose, and we're going to let it go. Okay, I just heard it pop. Good sign. Now we know once it gets heated up, it should be better. Okay, I thought today I would simply make a coffee just because I'm proving only that, and I have to find my raised lettering. The illumination inside is not great. And you'll notice that this was not full because we don't need to freeze it and pop it, do we? Okay, now put on the lid just because it's a good thing to do. Put the tab up, the loop up, so I can lift it with my spork. And you put this thing back in here. It is a nice little case. It's got a seal on it right here. Now I've got 4, 8, yeah, 16 matches left. And this is just to take with me in case it gets wet. I'm disappointed. Still gluey here, but I lost the tab. Now, I'm going to grab a chair and bring it out because my back won't stand up too much standing. Okay, once we get some action here, we'll get you back with us. And in the meantime, before we pause, I'm going to bring it in. Okay, I'm back. Yes, I decided to cheat and got a chair. Okay, anyway, I'm thinking you can probably see the steam coming out the 3 little vent holes there. Anyway, we're just starting to do a boil. It's boiling, but not a hard boil. And lots of flames come up. Before, if you recall, on part 1, I had to lift the pot off in order for it to really get active. Okay, this is not the case in this case. So, I think that's pretty fantastic. That's what I wanted. I wanted to try it in the cold, and initially I wanted to try it, of course, out in the snow. However, the snow, well, here's the snow for you. Okay, it's off the railing. I blew it off with a blower the other day, a snow blower. Now you can see the steam coming off. Okay, we have no problem there getting it boiling. First off, leave the glove on, Ted. There. Easier when you're not going to burn your fingers, right? Okay. I hope I got enough water in here. I think so. Anyway, I'm going to go with the sweet and creamy, okay? French vanilla. And they're very nice. They show a picture. Scissors cut across here. Well, sorry buddies, no scissors. Anyway, my thought was to carry a couple coffees in this kit, so at least you can warm up a little bit, okay? Now I'm going to take off the lid. Handles, they're titanium, and I gotta admit, it's not bad. Now, pouring into this thing, we'll hope I don't hit my hand. Okay, that's 6 ounces. I'm going to go to 8. Okay, had a little bit left. However, we'll use that to rinse off the spork. Now, a mug like this is not really the greatest, but that's okay. Wipe off the spoon. And you won't tell anybody, will you? And I won't tell anybody that I didn't put it through the dishwasher after I used it. Okay. This thing has a snap-on lid and a vent hole on the side, sippy hole here. Tastes good. A little hot still. Okay. Now this is an MSR cup. And to me, the only advantage of it is the fact you can pack it in a narrow space. Okay, well, the operation was a success. We know that around 0 will work. That's good to know. Okay, and yeah, I decided that I was going to resort to using this guy. I bought a bigger one in Arizona last winter and cut this piece off. So it's about 6 by 10 or 12. Anyway, that's the main thing, was to stop any scratching inside the titanium. Treat it with TLC. Now, that's cool. This is cool. Alcohol use wise, I'm going to say I still got at least an ounce there, and this is still warm enough that I don't really want to put the cap on and damage the seal. I've seen some folks that put the seal on, I think, prematurely. Okay, and I fill it so that it's about even with this part here on the inside. I don't normally go above that. In other words, I used about a third of the alcohol, I guess. It burnt quickly. I didn't time it. Never thought to do that. Of course, yeah, I do have a watch on. Okay, don't always wear my watch. So, that's it. The operation was more than just a success. I think it was a dynamic success. Put the thing down inside, push down. Now I tried to get the burrs off with a little brush on a Dremel. Didn't do great, but it's better than nothing. So this is going to have to. Okay, I can put it on now. It's amazing. My gloves, I just picked it up and unscrewed immediately. Now, you can see where it was burning down the side of it. Helped it get going. And that was for which I'm thankful. Okay, now I'll put this, there we go. Alright, so we have igniter, and I think in the future we just have to do it a little differently. However, the operation was a success. This is for fair weather days, or let's face it, if I'm desperate, then I can take care of it. I have room on top as well, as you can see here. Okay, move it over, that's better. So you can see there's room on top there, basically to this knuckle. So I got a knuckle's worth of my finger. What can go in there? Well, I'm thinking I'm going to end up putting cup of soup and maybe a little bit of beef jerky. Cup of soup by itself doesn't have much in it except for it's hot and warm. The beef jerky, that would be fantastic. So those are things that I think I'm going to do. Take care, everyone. Glad to have you here. And not sure I'll get any more videos done before I depart. My Jeep is in the repair shop getting the fender bumper fixed up and some other mechanical stuff done. And I'm looking at going on vacation in about a week and a half. So the vacation trip will last me a couple, 3 months. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be uploading from down there or not. I can make videos definitely, but I got to have some place where I can have Wi-Fi with a good enough throughput bandwidth that I can upload videos. Otherwise, I'll prepare them, bring them home, and one after another shoot them off to you. Take care, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.